Hello. Ooh, that's weird. Hope we just like this. Hello, how are you? This is Pam. I just came out here to talk about a little something, and it's not good news. It's just something I just learned. But I'm gonna wait till somebody comes in if they do. If they don't, well, it's okay too. I mean, I'm sure nobody knows, probably no more than me. But anyway, hello. I see there's one person here. How are you? Whoever you are, welcome. Um, Today is October 5th, and I just read some really sad news. And maybe you all remember this person. I sure do. Patricia Anderson. Um, I heard she was killed. Man, I mean, it shows you I'm not online a lot, and I mean, somebody was always in my chat before, and she was very nice. And I just read like a rest in peace sort of thing. And I am like, man. And I know it was her because I saw the picture. And I'm like, man, that's so sad. And yeah, life is short, sure short. She was always such a nice lady, though. Very nice, very, 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 very nice person. Oh boy, that was a. I don't go on my computer a lot, per se. I don't come on and every day. I go on my phone a lot. I watch TV. YouTube's on TV. You got it on your TV. And so, of course, I don't see those things because when you're on the TV, you're just watching. It doesn't, I don't watch everybody every day, And usually I don't watch a channel unless they have a live. And so I didn't hear about this. I mean, this happened, I guess, like in April. And it's so sad. But welcome, whoever's here. I'm just going to stay a few minutes if nobody wants to talk. Um, Things are kind of looking a little bit more positive, I guess. I'll have my car on Wednesday. So I guess I'll get back to looking for work, and I'm not necessarily going to do DoorDash anymore. I decided against that. Um, yeah, that's really sad. Um, I'm anxious to get back to work. I'm anxious to get back and living my life. Um, I was really getting in a, hey, how are you? Whoever you are, I don't know you, but I'm glad to see you. Um, that's how I do it too. I listen, when I'm doing stuff, or just listen when I'm laying down. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to life again, getting out of this house. I feel like I've been on like jail. I feel like I've been in jail for like since August 15th. Hey, Slender Kitty, how are you? Welcome. I don't know if as I mentioned it before. Did anybody know Patricia Anderson? I surely did remember her, and I didn't know that she died. Well, I guess she was murdered. Well, it said her and her daughter, and wow, that's sad. She was always very nice to me. Always, always, always. I know she was sick there for a long while, and but then when I kind of left YouTube for a bit, I you just don't see people all the time. And so I didn't keep up with everything and all the, everything that's going on. And that's really a shock. No, I guess she was living with her daughter. And they were both found together, deceased. Yes, yes. Hey Nova, how are you? Yes, that was the same Pat Anderson. And they had a picture of her and her daughter. Cause I looked it up, I said, well, maybe not, you know. And I read the obituary, and I went, and I'm like, man, yeah. I thought she was, I thought she was, sick at one time. I remember that. Yeah. Like, wow. It's crazy. This world, you just never know. I feel so bad because I didn't even know. She was in Munchie's chat a lot. Yeah, she was in her. She's in there a lot. I fell in love every 5 minutes in the '80s. Do I know you under? I'm sure I do. I just don't. I just don't. I don't know that name, but I'm sure you're very sweet. Oh, but you don't have to tell me if it's a secret or something. It's okay. If you're here, I'm glad you're here. Ah, oh man. Yeah, yeah, her daughter. And it said that they found both of them deceased, and it's a homicide investigation. Hey Taylor, I remember you. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I remember you. Taylor, budget coffees with Taylor. Yes, I remember you. Tay Tay reacts. Didn't you used to do videos with uh Glenda? Not Glenda. What's her name? Laura. I don't know. They had a. Yeah, I remember that. Your friend and you started a podcast. I remember that. They were living together, I guess, or they were found together. I was trying to find out more information, because I didn't want to say anything. But then after I saw the picture, I knew it was her. Oh, okay, okay. It's crazy. It's a crazy, sad world. Mm, I'm telling you, just never know. Well, me too. Obviously, I took a long break. But yeah, it is a crazy, sad world. You never know. You don't know who you're hooking up with or friends with, or you know people that you might think you don't know, and I couldn't find any information though at all online. Just the initial death investigation, and that was all I could find. And usually, I mean, where I live at, if there's a murder, there's more information like forthcoming. But this has been like April, May, June, July, August, September, going on, well, 6 months, and there's nothing there. I have a relative that lives in Arkansas. But wow. So what's been going on, you guys? How you doing, Nova? So what have you been doing, Taylor? Me, I'm like I just said, I'm getting a car on Wednesday. Um, I'll tell you, when you have an accident, fault or not at fault, you are still looked at like you are at fault. Your insurance rates will go up, especially if your insurance pays a claim, until the other one does, you still get points for that. I'm getting a car. Oh, I hear you. I'm looking for something now. I'm kind of looking for a job. I don't want to do the DoorDash no more. I just don't want to put miles on my car like I did before. Oh, I love moving. I wish I could move, but I wish I could. But good luck with all that. I've been putting applications in. I hadn't been putting too many in because I didn't have a way. Well, realistically, okay, I was doing DoorDash massively, tons of DoorDash. Okay, I work like 40 hours a week doing DoorDash. Okay, and now since the accident, and I don't want to do that no more. I want to just retail, something where I can work maybe 5 to 6 hours a week, maybe. No, not a week, a day. No, you ain't gonna make the money that way. About 6 hours a day. Probably retail. It's a store. I mean, although I do have an idea, I was gonna be like a what you call assistant to older people, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Um, I had when I was doing DoorDash, I went to this business, and the lady, I asked her about it, and she's like, "Well, we're always hiring, and just because you don't have training in it, not necessarily is there a lot that you have to do. It just basically cook for people, take them to the store, that type of stuff." I used to work like at Target, and I don't really necessarily want to do that, but I want to do something. I don't know exactly. I got a lot of applications out, and I of course I didn't put to start till like 2 weeks because I didn't know that I was gonna get the car so soon. I'm getting the car on Wednesday, so and I have to get license, insurance, and plates, and all that stuff. So, but I can move it up to where I can start the next week. I could have some stuff going on this weekend that I'm not sure if I'm still going. I was going to go to the Elvis thing. I need to start working more than I need to go to the Elvis thing. But I'm not sure I'll even get a job by then. I don't know. I don't want to do. I remember for a minute I was going to do online. Do like stuff like from home. I got the computer, I got the monitors, I got all that stuff, high speed internet and all that. And I tried it and I hated it. I hated it. I hated every minute of it. Well, it's not so much no so much it's just like when you're at home you don't feel like you're at work. I never felt like I was at work. Because I felt like all the outside world was coming into my room, and the phone would ring, and people like I have sign on the door, don't knock. Everybody knocked on the door. The dog was barking. The cats were running around, and I just couldn't get my mind focused on it. And then on top of all of that, it didn't pay. It didn't pay nothing. I mean, DoorDash paid like 100 times better than that paid, And but I guess if I would have continued on with it, it might have paid better. And I didn't really give it enough time. I just didn't like all the BS that went along with it, and it didn't, you know, it wasn't what they put it out to be. Let's just say like that. You sit like an hour waiting for a call, and that's fine if you're just looking for money to go out to a movie or to, you know, out to dinner maybe once, but maybe not even out to dinner anymore. But something like that, it was okay to do that, but not so much. So I don't want to do that. So I want to work out in the world. I want to go back out in the world, and the retail would be fine. I didn't think I could stand that long, but I walk. I go to the store a lot. I walk to the store, I walk back. I do a lot of that lately because I just need to get out of the house so I can stand and I can walk. So I'm not, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. I can do mostly anything. I don't necessarily want to do stocking at a store. I don't want to do anything like that. Now that I might not be able to do because I can't lift heavy things. But other than that, hey, you know. But right now it's kind of a good time to look for a job because of it's going to be the holidays and people need people, and you know might be able to find something. I just need something, just a little something. Hmm. You were getting ready to have a baby shower, right, Nova? All right, have you all been keeping up with the Chantal stuff? That's a mess. That is a mess. It's just, you know, I don't know if you all watched Foodie Beauty. It's just, she said she was going to go home to Syria, not go home to Canada from Syria, and she faked like she fainted at the airport, and so she comes back. It's just so ridiculous. I'm like, oh, it was nice, nice, nice. How long until the baby comes? Haven't been to a good baby shower in a long, 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 long time. Oh, nice. Haven't been to a really good baby shower for a long time. Um, most of my friends and my family, they're not having kids anymore. And my friends are way too old to be having babies. Hey, Pat, how are you? Good to see you. Aw, a boy. Aw. How are you doing? Pat, did you remember Patricia Anderson? Good to see you too. I just found out that she had passed away. I was like, oh my God. I mean, I guess it happened like in April, but I didn't know. I guess if you don't, did you ever find out what happened? Or the only thing I found out was that they found her and her and her daughter, and that was it. I hope they catch, whoever killed her. At first, I was like, no, it couldn't be her. It couldn't be her. And then I went and I looked, I read, and I'm like, and then they had a picture. I thought, oh, that was her. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I sure will. I didn't see anything. Like, I just saw that they were looking, and there's nothing more, nothing less about it. I would sure keep them in my purse. I, I am flabbergasted. Like, I can't believe that. And there's nothing. I mean, nothing. Like, if something like that happened here, and I live in there's something more. I mean, wow. Because that's a pretty horrific thing. Two people. Mm. Arkansas. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, Batesville. I couldn't remember the. I saw a picture of her. I saw a picture of her daughter. Her daughter is beautiful, but Patricia was too. She's very pretty. Wow, that's really weird, though. I mean, that nothing more. Very hard life. Yeah, I know she was very sick there for a long, 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 long time, and the last when I was on, I guess she was doing somewhat better. So, did you all have a good weekend? trying to figure out how a person can. I mean, I guess there's if there's nothing put out there, then there's nothing out there, you know. Uh, wow. Hmm. I don't know if she was living with her daughter or if she was just visiting or something. She was very thoughtful of people. I remember that, very, very thoughtful of people. Mm. Mm. Oh, really? Wow. Didn't she have several kids or something? Let me see. Mm. Wow. That is too bad. Man. Well, maybe one day they'll find out what exactly happened, you know, and catch whoever did whatever they did, you know, what they did to her and her daughter. Nothing ever. Oh, really? Wow. That must have been shocking. Oh my God. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. I mean, because, you know, I don't even know how I just saw it online and I'm like, wow. She's a very nice lady. I just, you know, I hopefully they can find out or, you know, it's solved. Because it just seems like there's nothing said, I mean, about it. Hmm. I didn't even see anything like donations or anything. Oh, really? Let me see. Let me see. Mm. Well, it was a GoFundMe. Okay. Mm. Was it under her daughter's name? Let me see. Mm. Oh, Paul. See. Oh, I see. Yeah, Patricia Cole. Mm. I just don't see how they cannot even know. I mean, unless they do, it's just not in there. A lot of times when they're looking for people, I think it just, they don't tell everything. And if it was a small town, you know, really, to look it up. Mm. Let me see. I can't really find the right one. I don't think. I think a lot of people got off of YouTube. You know, seemed like I used to go on YouTube. I'd see everybody I knew, and oh, forgot I was saying this is there. Really? Let me see. Was she under like Patricia Call? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't even imagine. Because you probably wouldn't think, like that the person that would be the outcome. I just can't imagine, her having any enemies. that somebody would be focusing on her, you know. What was her name on TikTok? Patricia Anderson or Pat Anderson or Pat Cole Anderson? Pat Cole. Okay. I mean, it just blows me away. Wow. Patricia Cole Anderson. Okay. And I'm terrible with TikTok because I never use it. I mean, I look at the videos, but you know, I don't really subscribe to anybody on there. Cole Patrick. Yes, it is. She's a very, very sweet lady. Just, just mm, crazy. Patricia Anderson. There's only about a billion on there, you know. mm, very sweet person. And just tell you, you just never know. I just can't imagine why somebody would want to do something like that to her. She was such a, you know, oh, fold around filters. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I'll probably never find her on there. I just, I don't know. I just, when I hear things like that, I just can't even imagine why people do the things that they do, with, you know, and there's no excuses. There's no excuses. Mm. Okay. Okay. I found her on Facebook. Wow. Hmm. Hold on a second. Let me let this cat in. See at my door. I'm gonna keep on looking, see if I can, find out anything, but it doesn't look like they've put anything. I mean, I've been going through different things and I just can't find anything. And maybe that's for the better that they don't put anything because, you let criminals know what they're doing, the police are doing. So how are you doing? Patricia, how are you doing? I'm rarely on or anything anymore. Not that I don't want to come on, it's just that I really don't have that much to talk about no more. My life isn't, my life is rather boring. Well, that's great. That is great. Gotta keep on kicking it. And do you go on? Now, I've made TikToks before, but they weren't really nothing. I'm not really good at that. I admire people who can do it. I really do. I don't do it, but you know, oh my goodness. And I can't get so high no more. That's true. I can understand that. But just keep on kicking low. If you can't kick high, kick low. Oh my goodness, what was that? I love to watch the TikToks. Oh my god, I could stay up all night doing that all night long. It's like I think I lose more sleep watching TikToks at night. I love it. I'll go down one genre and then another and then another and then another and you're like, oh my god, let me go to sleep. Let me go to sleep. Let me just 10 more, just 10 more. I find it more interesting anymore than YouTube. I used to love YouTube. It's just like anymore. It's just like so I don't even know where to go no more, except the drama stuff. And after a while, it's like okay, I heard it now. I know, and but TikToks, it's like every video is something new, and you can find anything you want on TikTok. Now I've never ordered anything. I always see a lot of good stuff, that looks interesting to buy on TikTok and everything like that. But I've never bought anything. I've been tipped it. Really? Oh, that's so nice. I think that would be so nice. My grandkids, they don't do it, I don't think. Not that I know of. Yeah, I like to I like the TikToks. I do like the TikToks. Well, thanks for the information. Was that the daughter she was living with? That I just I just wonder, I just how does that happen? A break in maybe? Ex husband maybe? Who knows? Mm, it's terrible. More than likely has something not good going on. Mm. Well, I gotta get going. I want to thank you for the information. I'm gonna look it up. I'll probably come back if I find something out. I don't know how I can, but I'll look. And if I see anything, I'll definitely let you know, both of you. And thanks for coming. Thanks for being here, and thanks for letting me know. And y'all have a great night. Okay, sleep well. Thank you so much. Bye.